Hey, Morgan. You're going into face the New York team that has some good young defensemen, some good young ones all over the league. And I'm wondering if you think back to when you broke in and just how far, the new defensemen have come since you've broken in, just how good they've gotten and, just what you think of the modern product that way.
Yeah, I think when you look at the young D-men around the league, they're having a massive impact on their teams and on games, at a very young age. I won't name names, but there's guys all over the league that are, in year 1, 2, or 3 or 4, whatever it may be, and they're dominant players. And that's not easy to do at that position. And I think it's a great thing, to help grow the sport. I think that those guys are great to watch, and that's what people want. And if you're able to play well defensively, then contribute offensively and skate and be involved, I think that's a great sign.
Shifting gears a little bit, it sounds like as it comes in that the schedule is looking more and more like February is going to be extremely busy. A lot of back-to-backs, 3 and 4s. Given everything that's happened this year, what's your reaction to like the potential of having February a very, very busy month?
Oh, I think you got to do what you got to do. As players, we want to play a full season. So if that means playing, a cram schedule, that's what we'll do. I don't know what it looks like, to be honest with you. I don't know if you guys have a copy of it or whatever, but, as players, we're just taking it as it comes every day. You get a little bit more news or a change here, a change there. So, as that continues to come in, we'll adjust accordingly. But, I think we'll do what we have to do here to try to keep everybody healthy and, keep playing, because we want to get a full season in. And, I think it's just another challenge coming our way, so hopefully we'll be ready to face it.
Thank you, Morgan.
Thanks.
Next up, we'll go to Mark Masters, TSN. Go ahead, Mark.
Morgan, Mitch was saying last week, it's crazy that you haven't been to an AllStar game considering the seasons you put together in Toronto. I'm just wondering your general thoughts on the AllStar game. Is that something that you'd like to experience at some point in your career?
Yeah, I don't have any thoughts on it. We play on a real good team with some high-end talent. And those guys that are going obviously deserve to be there. I think we look at Mitch, look at Rielly, and even more guys than that. There's plenty of guys that I think are that quality of player and are really deserving. And I think the All-Star game is important, and I think guys like to go. I think it's a good thing for fans to experience. So, I hope those guys go, play well, and win, and have fun, and then come back ready to go.
In terms of points per game for defensemen in the NHL since the start of December, it's you and Chris Letang leading the way. Why do you feel the points have flowed for you in this last stretch?
It's just a product of a good team game, and I think when your teammates are playing well and the power plays, up there in the standings league wide, that stuff's bound to happen. I think if you look at Austin, Mitch, Johnny, Will, all those guys, Kerf, Bunce, all those guys are scoring and being able to contribute. And I think as D-men, you just want to move the puck, you want to be in the rush when you can, and but all that kind of personal stuff is just a product of team success. And so I think that's what you get to see. And as a team, we want to keep it rolling. The East is tight, and we're fully aware of that. So we got big games coming up, and we need our guys to be focused and playing well and keep scoring.
We'll take a few more here. We'll go to Jonas Siegel with The Athletic. Go ahead, Jonas.
Hey, Morgan, you mentioned the power play. I'm wondering what you think William has helped unlock this season on that.
On the power play?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's just a different outlook. I think, obviously the end of last year, we were, not exactly red hot. And, we came in this year and we kind of had a new mentality. And I think we're, trying guys in different spots. I know he plays in the middle sometimes. He's got a good one-timer from kind of the high slot. And, he's also dangerous off the flank. So I think there's a bit more freedom, and I think it's just a different mentality. And it's also partly to do with confidence. And, it's easy to keep rolling once you get rolling. But, it's the first couple that are challenging. So once you get rolling, you start feeling good, it starts to come naturally. So I'm sure we'll go through a period of time where we struggle a bit. Obviously, we don't want to, but I think that's only natural. So we'll need guys like Willie and Austin to keep shooting the puck, and guys like Johnny to tip it. And so we got to keep playing well. That's a big part of our game right now, and so it's important that we keep focused on that and keep getting better.
And last one here, we'll go to Terry Koshan, Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Terry.
Sorry, just on the chart that I signed, a few more goals than usual going in the net. What do you guys have to clean up a bit? Do you think starting tomorrow night in Manhattan?
I think we've been exposing our net a little bit too often in D's, don't getting too deep down, but kind of in behind the net below the goal line. And I think it all kind of comes off breakouts. I think when they put the puck in, if we're able to break out smooth and go play offense, that's obviously important. And I think that's on the D to be smooth with that and, make plays coming out of our own end. And then I think on the times when you're not able to do that, it's important to end plays, close things down, protect the net, and then and play from there. But we know all that. We've talked about that, and we're completely aware of where our game is at. So we're going to look to improve and keep rolling.
Just the other thing I want to ask you, Morgan. I think after the game in St. Louis, Sheldon was asked whether he was concerned about the leads that have been given up in third periods. He said no, he wasn't, because it was a small sample size and wasn't indicative of what you guys have been doing the first half of the season. Same attitude among the players and you guys that those things are not indicative of what this team has become.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're confident with who we are as a team. And I think if you look at the game, both in Colorado and against the Knights, it's not ideal what happened. But that being said, I think our group is good at understanding, what caused that, what created those opportunities against. And a lot of it is exposing our net and the D men not breaking out smooth. I think we're good at kind of, having an open conversation with that and improving off that, but the players aren't concerned. No, we're going to just keep playing. And I know it's a small sample size and we'll, put those games behind us and move on.